What's up guys, Andrews here with another video. This time we're going to take a look at this week's Global Labs update focusing on the PvP Black Spirit changes. Mainly your 100 and 200% skills have been changed. Before we get started, if you find these videos useful, please don't forget to like and sub to the channel if you haven't already. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. If you want to go the extra mile, you can support the channel by making a small monetary contribution and clicking that join button below the video or on my main channel page. Doing so is going to give you a badge next to your name every time you comment, as well as a few other perks like in-game codes and sneak peeks at content soon to be released. As for this week's Global Labs patch notes, the developers have changed some Black Spirit's rate skills, nerfing some and buffing others. Of note, we have the 200% of Wizard, Berserker, and Guardian all getting hefty nerfs. These are very strong on live and can easily wipe out big chunks of a raid, so in my opinion, these nerfs are warranted. For Tamer, her 100% in Awakening was also nerfed by 21%, which is significant in group fights. I'm still going through the translation, so I'll have a full list of the changes in my pinned comment, but those are the major ones that you may want to know about. We saw an increase of market price for crafted costumes like Ahon Kiris. They're now going to sell for 2 to 3 times their price, so if you have some to sell, wait for the change to go live on your server. Remember, these are crafted costumes in-game, not the same as Pearl Shop outfits. The Immortal Hell Arena also received a new boss called Cardoon that will appear for those players with a high Immortal Crow insignia rank. And on the topic of Crow Island, they've made the docking area a safe zone now. The weekly Paterum boss scroll has also finally been updated. Before, you had to take the quest and kill 100 Crescent Shrine monsters to obtain the scroll. Now, if you complete the kill mission once, you will be able to accept an autocomplete quest for Paterum every week like all the other scroll bosses. However, Paterum will still have to be summoned at Akhman Node Manager, so you still have to go into the desert, but now at least you can stack up multiple scrolls and run them when you feel like going and making the journey. Now for sailors, there are 2 new sailors to hire in Papua Crimea. No word on what stats they give though, and the Ebenruth Knoll now gives 50% more movement speed on the second charge of Breezy's sail, making that more worth actually getting. Now Papua Crimea also has new fishing chairs, so the current one that we have, the Creo chair, gives 100 mastery. This new one's going to give you 220 mastery, and you can acquire the chairs once per day from an island daily. They've also made the final changes to the skill window, so now we have 2 save slots that everyone's going to get for free. They're going to have all the functionality you had with a previous skill window, and the skill preview will no longer be auto-activated like it was in previous weeks, but instead you can now choose whether you want to see the skill preview or not. Also, more importantly, the add-ons are now supposed to be integrated with the save presets, but have a 10-minute cooldown when recalling the presets with add-ons. The new skill window will go live in Korea next week, with the global release the week after most likely. The Failstack system also has undergone some changes in the way we save stacks. Now we use blacksmith books to save stacks, but they're not really as intuitive to use for newer players, so what they've decided to do is introduce save slots. You have 3 save slots for stacks where you can save a stack including its Valk's Cry bonus and then recall that stack on any other character or on the same character. You can also swap stacks, so if you have a 100 stack in your enhancement window and a 50 stack in your save slot, you can swap them out. So if you want to think of it this way, if you're going for pen on a 130 stack without crons, you fail, you can then swap to a saved 60 stack to attempt the Tet attempt immediately without having to even leave the enhancement window or switching characters. It's a very good change once it goes live. And finally, we have this line at the end of the notes. It reads, "Yesterday I gave you a bottle of 275 years of captive wine in the village of Igor Bartali and secretly listened to it. It is said that Ethan found a young man who had a short haircut, had lost his memory and fell, and moved to Western Guard camp. What kind of victim did our Black Spirit discover? Soon the secret will be revealed." Hashashin incoming, basically. If the Facebook leak is real, he should be releasing with the summer season in Korea on July 7. The test server never gets to see the new classes before launch, so we may not be able to test it till the 7th as well. Expect a trailer though, and a pre-creation event for Korea next week is my best guess. And remember, once it launches for Korea, we should see it for console next, and then global PC users after that. I expect global release in August if the release pattern holds. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.